Hello guys, how are you? This is Kakala Asanari. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm gonna talk a little bit about some things that might be quite useful, let's just say for a new player, regarding the skills. I'm gonna talk about the skills in the game a little bit, give you a little bit about what that means. A little more particular, I'm going to talk about the remap. If you click on your character, you can see that you can have attributes that, and there's like five um, different attributes. There's perception, memory, willpower, intelligence, and charisma. And there are a couple of remaps that you can do. You have here, you know, overview attributes, but if you have as a new character, you have three remaps that you can do, and you can do like a remap once every year or 365 days. And we're gonna talk about a couple of remaps that you can do that are quite useful. And yeah, I selected like four remaps, and we're gonna talk about the first one, which that would be the combat pilot, and that means you just max out perception and max out full, and you have willpower as secondary. Um, and what that means, it will give you you can just skill the skills for gunnery, missiles, and let me see, spaceship command. Yes. So what did that do? You're gonna train those skills very much, very fast. Um, so this is definitely the combat pilot remap that you can do if you're looking to just let's just say the pew pew remap. Um, but it definitely comes with a couple of major traps for new players. Um, yeah, but it's definitely good for if you're looking to combat. Let's just say if you sit in a battleship and you want to fly like a test ship faster, then um, it is definitely the remap you need. But you probably don't need this remap on day one. So you have perception, willpower, but a very good remap to do for if you're being a combat pilot. Um, yeah. Well, I can tell you a little bit like where these skills have like probably just massive training time multipliers, and that also it kind of just takes a very long period of time. So you should probably just do the remap before skilling into those, um, and doing a dedicated, uh, perception primary with the willpower, secondary maps. It definitely shaves weeks of training from larger weapon systems like, let's just say heavy assault missiles. A second. Yeah, like this, or even like large artillery. So, well, while this is a very good for combat remap, you also need to realize that you will need your support skills like CPU, um, that I'm gonna talk on the second remap. CPU or power grid or armor. Yeah, and those skills, if you don't have them already, you will just gonna be trained very slow. So you can probably just sit on a battleship with this remap, but you don't have the support skills. You don't have the fitting space. To actually put the guns on it. So you have to be careful. Make sure you have the support skills too first. Um, yeah, I mean, it's this training, this first remap with max perception and secondary willpower is definitely, um, let's just say com for combat skills, or it's just like fast PvP training, or like spaceship command remaps, or whatever you want, or like even online gunnery guide, whatever you want to see it as. And I included this one first because it's like it kind of gets you into the meat of it. But let's talk about the second one, which is actually the foundation, and I very much recommend this for new players. And that's intelligence with memory. Let me just show you. Yeah, there you go. You have here intelligence first, with memory second, and it is definitely the most critical remap for a long-term success, and it is widely considered the best choice for the first, let's just say, 6 to 12 months of your character life. Um, it's definitely one of the most important remap in EVE Online. So if you want like ships to actually survive, you definitely just need this remap on maxing the intelligence and have secondary memory. And also like it just like it allows you to do the magic 14. You probably not heard about it. The essential fitting for skills like every pilot needs, like um, definitely speeds up the armor or any armor. um, can I make this a little smaller, or let me just finish this opportunity real quick, or mission. Always on missions. Okay. Yeah, Magic 14. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it gives you like a remap speed for like any of the most important ones, like armor, shield, or uh, electronic systems, or rigging, and, and all the engineering skills. That gives you more CPU and power grid. So it's definitely the most recommended one. Is just this kind of is like more like an enabler type of remap. Um, you won't be able to do much activities. It's just will enable to do all the other activities. That's why I'm seeing this more like a support remap. Um, so, um, I mean, yeah. So armor. What is the shields? Shields, electronic systems. You see, intelligence and memory has it there. Rigging, and obviously the CPU and power grid that I already explained. Um, I mean, there's one angle, if you like want to make a true exploration, like, um, you know, hacking relics or data sites in a asteroid, then definitely scanning uh, falls perfectly into the intelligence memory remap. So yeah, in short, it's definitely I mean, you can do the Magic 14 with the online Magic 14 with this remap. It's definitely one of the best starting remap. It's a good for you know exploration skills, and yeah, go for it. The third one that I'm gonna talk about is the industrialist, or let me just pull this. There you go. Industrialist, or the drone master, and that is memory. You max out memory, and you have like intelligence secondary, or perception. Intelligence or perception. So this um, category splits, you know, I guess players um, that want to fly ships or fly drones, boats. Um, I mean, whether you want to build like a super capital or AFK farm, maybe anomalies in an Ishtar, and definitely memory is the best friend. Um, yeah, for industrialists or like miners, maxing memory and putting the rest maybe into intelligence um, accelerates production and resource processing. So um, this is definitely for players who want to just stay docked up, research maybe blueprints or run manufacturing. Um, for players that want to just rat, like fight NPC using drones, they'll just need you know also the memory with the perception. Um, so because also the drones are definitely very incredibly skill intensive. The pushing like Tech 2 drones or sentry drones, it just takes months. It takes really months for just skill up into those, and those specific remaps are probably just the only way to just fast track it. So yeah, this remap with maxing out the memory and have secondary intelligence or perception is you know probably best for like industry skills or just get fast drone training, or like maybe mining remaps, or even like Vex or Ishtar with drones. So yeah, that's about the third um, remap, and there's one more that I want to talk about that you could do. Also, the one remap that I didn't include is the one that you just have like a split up between all those attributes, where just you don't max any of those. You don't go any specifically in one of it. But I'm gonna cover the ones that are a bit more specific. So then we got the Margit Mogul or and Commander, which is going for like charisma. Um, it is definitely highly specialized. You go for charisma. Um, it is rarely used. This is probably used use their main combat character rather than just dedicated alternate character. So yeah, definitely charisma. If you go maxing out charisma, is definitely the most ignored attributes in EVE Online, but it is a secret. Let's just say to make billions of risk. Let's just say on Jira. Because trade skills definitely matter. Like we go into, let's just say, accounting or um, broker fee or broker relations, that just drastically lowered market taxes, and the social skill that raise the standings with the NPCs, gives players just um, um, better payouts and just further lower broker fees at the NPC stations. And for new players, let's say like this, charisma and willpower kind of just governs the fleet support. If you're just like a player who wants to fly command ships or provide massive buffs like command bursts for the entire fleet, they mostly just have to endure some charisma train. So yeah, that's, I mean, in short, that would be like it is definitely the maxing charisma um, attribute would be definitely the let's just say a trading alt, or like having Jira market skills, or being the Eve fleet command. And yeah, what I can say is that also, you know, just want to mention this again. That players just get those 2 bonuses, so you can only max one of this and get the second one. And when you create like a new character, um, use those, especially if you're new players. Use those remaps at the very beginning. They're very useful. Um, I think you have 3. You should. Um, yeah. There's also maybe like third-party tools, if you heard about like Eve Moon, to just plan out your skill queue, you know, before clicking on any remap button. But otherwise, yeah. So you don't get stuck maybe like in like the wrong skills. Yeah, that's about the video, about me talking about the attributes and the skills and what does that mean and how you can do like a good remap. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.